worker and his unique skill set. They'll go as far as he takes them.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Rockets.
They're showing a lot of energy in the open court here in the first half, pushing it every chance they get and racking up those points on the break.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Denver, they've got Morris. Barrett is out there with Wallace. It's Najee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Oh, good from Speedy.
Not quite. Enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, "I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite." Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening, and David, thank you very much. And so it's Houston with it. The Nuggets getting the bucket. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Morris dishes to Murray. Takes the three. Another three for Denver.
And the best scorers, like Murray, they believe every shot they take is going in, no matter how deep they are on the floor.
Now here's Wall. 11 points last game. Here's Speedy. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Clearly a foul.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the night right here. That's good from Speedy. And you think of the superstars who dominate the game with their skill level, Chris, like Steph Curry, Nikola Jokic, even Luka. Who are those skill superstars from when you played?
Oh, well, I tell you, for me, it was guys like Steve Nash, of course, my boy, shout out to my man Peja Stojakovic, Dirk Nowitzki, Mark Price, Chris Mullin, what up, Mully? John Stockton, just a lot of great talent.
The shot's good from Speedy.
And what a huge performance for him. He drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Now here's Wallace. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Shoots. And too long on the shot.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on. You can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable. He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, Christopher the pass to Wall. Here's Speedy. Houston gets it back. Bucket is good. Şengün's got 12.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, and it's inexcusable. the all too common basketball one-on-one. When the shot goes up, put a body on someone.
Houston leading by 11.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
You just can't find it. Touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Wide open look here for Murray, and he's good on the three ball. Murray's got 8 here in the quarter.
And that's what you're looking to do. Get your best scorers something within the flow of the offense.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top of... And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Speedy.
What a welcome
For Denver. Trailing by 4. Over to the wing. Here's the 3. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're leading by 5. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Jamal Murray.
And the way he's made his mark with his look inside,
So we see the Rockets get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. See you next time.
Normally, and then B, I have history with 2K. So from 2K7 to 2K12, we did a
Big D, Dallas, Texas, the location for the Rockets. A runaway train on the floor. John Wall looking to lead his team in tonight's matchup as they ramp themselves up for action at the American Airlines Center. Rockets, Mavs, and we'll be right back after this. All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Manning the backcourt, it's Wall and Green. Then there's Jayshawn Tate, and it's Christopher in at the 3, the small forward. And Grant, how...
BA, everybody in the league watches their numbers. Some guys are just willing to admit it.
tied up with that one. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Speedy. Wood with it. Three-pointer. Speedy can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
On the wing, Green. Guarded by Wood. Here's Olenek. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Speedy. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room. Hey, Jalen Green kind of started his career with a big moment, being the first player to join the Ignite team in the G League, where he got a taste of the NBA style of play.
Brunson against Wood. Brunson passes to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12. Dallas, no good that time either. The seasoning Jalen Green picked up in the G League really did help strengthen his game.
Yeah, I mean, what a great opportunity for him to grow as a player, allowing him to continue sharpening his skills by playing against league-caliber talents.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Speedy. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. 5 points in the game.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Here's Joseph. Guarded by Wood. Smith outside. Now here's Brunson. Guarded closely. Great D that time from Porter. Houston has gone only 2 of 6 from the three-point line in this first quarter. Pass to Wood. Here's Speedy. Smith with the rebound. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. That free throw good from Brunson. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Both free throws good from Brunson. The Rockets have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Here's Speedy. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Brunson passes to Green. And he knocks down the first. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
That one falls for Powell.
Well, this is a decent free throw shooter, and where Powell could help himself is getting to the line a little bit more.
Taking a look at the Rockets. They've got John Wall, and it's Şengün in at the power forward. Speedy can't hit. The Mavericks have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Joseph. Wall covering. The kick out to Brunson. This one for 3. Dallas again missing. Houston has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Speedy can't hit.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
That one drops for him.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Speedy. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists tonight.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside, Green. Pass to Joseph. 6 to shoot. Counted from distance. Joseph has got 8 points.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
The 17-footer, no good off the front rim.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Green finds Brunson. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Off the mark, had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
And Wall pulls it down.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
26 seconds left in the second quarter. A nice shot by Speedy.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A fourth would be inexcusable.
And so it's the Houston Rockets liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any. And so it's Houston winning this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
They have it.
Corey. We're here at NBA 2K23 Summer League. How's your Summer League been thus far?
It's dope so far. I just landed, kind of came straight into this, played a game of 2K, and just kind of mingling around and checking out the scene. And it's like good vibes in here, so I'm happy. Yeah.
You are getting a taste of NBA 2K23 for the first time. What do you think of the gameplay?
Super dope. Like the last one, I was a little it was a little hard for me on free throws, but this one, it seems like they made it a little bit easier for your boy. So I don't know. I'm super hyped. They said it was like an early version of the game, so super excited to see where it goes. But so far, so good.
Anything else you want to talk about 2K related?
I'm super excited for the new game. I love the covers. I love that
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And tonight, we'll see the Houston Rockets as they go up against the Washington. DA, take it away.
Thank you.
Changing like the game is. David, good insight. Thank you. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. The backcourt made up of Wall and Green. Then there's Jayshawn Tate, and it's Christopher. And Clark, some guys check the standings every morning. Others tried, and so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
me be a part.
What's up, guys? We're here with Danielle, and we are talking NBA 2K23. You recently got into the game since NBA 2K17. What are you excited about for this year's game?
Well, for the first time, I got my face scan.
Yeah.
So I guess getting to play as me and my player, because I usually only play my player. So I guess that, but then also, since I'm from Chicago, I am a Bulls fan. So the legendary version, I think, the cover was MJ, so I'm pretty excited about that too.
What's your my player?
I actually made a center because my friend told me that it was like the easiest to kind of do.
So you go the easy route?
Yeah. I'm new to basketball, so, you know, I'm just trying to do the easy stuff first.
Well, it looks like you had a great time out there at Summer League.
We had a blast, but it's time to get back to the studio because we've got a game to finish.
Woo, 2K23 right around the corner. While you were out there in Vegas, I was catching up with some of the dev team to share some insights on NBA 2K23. I can't wait to share it with all of you.
Until then, make sure you're following us on social media. We're at NBA 2K_2KTV.
We'll see you soon and enjoy the game.
Bye.
Just a magnificent sunset illuminating the metropolitan area of Greater Houston, the most populous city in Texas. Well, so here's Dallas's starting group. Davis Bertans is out there with Green. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Smith in at center, filling out the middle. And for the Rockets, manning the backcourt, it's Wall and Green. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. And it's Şengün in at the center position. Well, here we are in mid-season now, Grant. How do players mentally cope with the grind of an NBA season?
That's a good question, B.A. I mean, you have to find ways to take your mind off of things as a team.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. For three, Hardaway nails it from beyond the arc.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Houston in the lead. Pass to Speedy. From deep. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Brunson passes to Olynyk. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Hardaway's shot is good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Let's talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Pass to Speedy. Let's go with a three. Rebound by Olynyk.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
18 feet out, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Hardaway's got 8 points.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Speedy. Offline with a three. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Here's Speedy. Nails it from 3. He has 6.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
The Mavericks trailing. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Joseph. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Hardaway finds Powell. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Just 4 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. There's 6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Green. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. The Rockets on top. They lead by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Rockets. Guys?
But what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points and their reserves delivered.
Well, credit to coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Jalen Brunson is out there with Corey Joseph. Then it's Green. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Wright in at the 4. Speedy. And the 3 off target.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter and hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
Out to the right wing. Here's Joseph. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Speedy. He's got 6. There's the triple. And another miss by Houston.
He'll breathe. The big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
Back to Joseph. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. To the inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with hops.
Right side, Brunson. Tipped. Outside Porter. Green for 3. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists tonight.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Pass to Joseph. Back to Brunson. Clock at 6. The 3 ball. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. Bertans checked in for Joseph. Houston has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Over to the wing. Here's Speedy. He buries it from 3. He's got 9.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Outside Brunson. Outside Bertans. Wright against Porter. And it's Wright missing. The Rockets have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Christopher. And it's good for 2. And it's a 12-point Rocket lead.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And Dallas calls time here. And let's talk some 2K, Chris. If you're building a player, what position? And so it's Houston leading by 6. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's... .29 seconds left in the final quarter. Hardaway's shot is good.
Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And out of bounds, Dallas will have it. Got a piece of it. Here's Speedy. The 3 is up. Gets the three to fall.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Back to Burke. Here's Temple. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Chris Weber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for joining us. We'll see you next time.
What's up, everybody? This is the Professor. You're watching 2K TV.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for... Now Sacramento starting 5. We've got Davis. Victor Oladipo is out there with Morris.
Here we go.
Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Sabonis in at the pivot. Here's Morris. Midway through the season, are teams, Brett, still trying to find their identity and evolve, or is it just a matter of building on what you've already got?
I think there's still some steps in small parts of evolution of a team, Kevin, but at the time when you get into 25 or 30 games, coaches are really familiar and helping players establish a rhythm to the number of players they're going to play, the rotations they're going to play in, the nights when they need more offense and how they're going to lean on guys, the nights where they might need more defense and play certain lineups. That's still pretty much the foundation of what they're going to be the rest of the year.
Kings have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Mitchell passes to Aldridge. Oladipo outside. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
You know, great positioning there for Oladipo. Able to snag the offensive board and get the putback.
No good from Speedy. And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, that had to have been number one priority for the coaching staff coming into this one, limiting those turnovers and making sure they don't beat themselves this time.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Mitchell wide open. No good with the triple. Houston in the lead. 44 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Knocks down the 3 ball. And that's now 6 points for Speedy.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And here is Fox. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen. He was averaging over 29 points a game. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops.
Well, the quickness of De'Aaron Fox really is incredible. I got a chance to see John Wall early in his career, and it was the speed that we talked about. But speed can kill. And if De'Aaron Fox can control it, he'll be fantastic at creating opportunities for himself and his teammates.
Houston makes... Switch. Robertson's checked in.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Fox, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
From past the arc. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Rockets ahead, leading by 5. And back with the start. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Kings, they've got Medu. Fox is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Oladipo, and he sinks it from deep. Three-pointer good from Speedy. Speedy's got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets. And so here's Sacramento. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Here's Medu, covered by Robertson. Guarded by Porter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
Here's Speedy. Offline with his three. The Kings trailed by 5. Outside, Fox. Pulls up on the elbow, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
Timeout.
Fox has got 8 points.
Start it.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Timeout called the Rockets. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish. Speedy's jacked in for Houston. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. For the lead, another miss by Houston. Sacramento's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Jayshawn Tate out there with Martin. Then there's Speedy, and it's Wall. And it's Şengün in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Offensive rebound, Sabonis, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Sabonis, such a fantastic prospect, a guy you think is going to play 10 or 12 years in this league, and a good job there getting contact and getting to the line.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Sacramento making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in for the tie. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Shoots the 3. The Rockets pull it in.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. And the Rockets making a change here. Porter's checked in.
One shot.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Guys, a comeback probably not in the cards at this point.
Yeah, I think you can put a fork in it.
Here's Speedy. Buries the long-range jumper.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
So the Kings win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Hey, how you been, man? I see you out there doing work. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Turn it up! Turn it up!
Hey, right here.
Hey, yo, right here! Watch out!
Just like that. One more, one more. Keep it going. Hey, keep the ball, huh? See you later.
Hey, hit me up.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Give me that.
Now we're rolling.
Stop that! Who's for you? Stop this. Curl, man, curl.
Let's go.
Keep beating you. Watch.
Hey, right here.
Get on him.
Hey, hit me up.
Well, I'm sad I couldn't be there physically because I love Summer League. We get to see our first glimpse at the future of the NBA.
The Pelicans getting off the bus and heading into the building. A look at the Pelicans starting group. It's an all-Duke forward pair. Ingram the 3, Zion the 4. Then there's Devontae Graham. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Brad, you won Rookie of the Year. You feel that a rookie wall is a real thing this time of the season?
I think it is, B.A. Now, I'm not the smartest guy in the room, but 30 games versus 82 games is a serious difference. The physicality of the NBA can also wear down a rookie.
New Orleans has gone just 1 of 6 from the three-point line so far. Graham on the attack. There's the block. And here comes the break. From 9 feet, Porter's shot is off. The Pelicans trail. Jones with the ball. Pass to Watson. Back to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Hayes. Soft touch off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
For 3. The offensive rebound. And the shot goes down.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Watson. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. The kick out to Graham, to the left wing. Outside Ingram. Over Wood. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Back to Porter. Here's Speedy. Off the mark there with a 3. The Pelicans shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Graham, that's good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Speedy can't hit. Now here's Graham. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Out to the right wing. Launches a 3. Pelicans cleared away. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
Well, they brought the energy. They played smart as well, but the other team did too. Unfortunately, someone has to lose.
Nothing to hang their heads over. When you have 2 evenly matched teams on a given night, it's anyone's ball.
And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. And the task ahead. And that shot should leave in nothing.
Kevin, thank you.
Clearly. David, thank you. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant is out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Irving. And it's Pinson in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the... And Greg... doesn't seem to be working. How much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system. And sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system. Just doing the job on the backboard.
1:22 left to play in the first quarter. The shot is good from Speedy.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, Simmons. Back to Irving. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got 5.
Boy, it's rare for a point guard to do as much damage on the interior as Kyrie Irving. You've got to guard him in there.
The tray. No good that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Here's Speedy. No good from outside. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. They lead by 4. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
From deep three-point range, drills it from outside. Speedy's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Rockets.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
With 4 seconds on the clock, Curry wide open. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. And plenty of scoring on this team, but Kyrie Irving knows.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive.
Agreed. And for an NBA defense, few more scary, Greg, than Kyrie Irving with his foot on the gas.
Yeah, because he doesn't just score on you. When he gets in that mode, Irving can make you look silly.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Hey, guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
We've got Speedy, Wood out there with Green, then it's Porter, and it's Garuba in at center. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Brooklyn's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight, 50% exactly. There's the lob to the hoop.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside Porter. Here's Speedy. Houston gets it back.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebound advantage is starting to add up.
It's good.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Outside for Simmons. And Curry has it in the corner. Lock at 6. Over Green. And Garuba pulls it down.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Porter passes to Speedy. From outside, off the mark. Nets leading by 4. Here's Irving. Misses in close.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Start it.
Both teams will make substitutions. Pass to Simmons. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to KD. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Şengün with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And the great thing about Durant, he gives... you a lot of everything.
Yeah, it goes way beyond being versatile. This guy is a great shooter, an elite historical scorer, rebounder, passer, shot blocker, one of the most complete players in the history of the game.
Outside Wall. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An excellent defender, whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter. He's a shot-blocking threat. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Covered by Elliott. Down low. And finished off by KD.
Well, you want to try to stay between Kevin Durant and the basket because he will throw it down if he gets near the cup.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in...
It's on the road to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets going into... And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. New lineup here for Houston. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the Nets. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Kyrie Irving. He's out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Craig in at the 4-man position.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The baseline J. And Garuba pulls it down. Houston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Speedy. Another miss by Houston. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Simmons. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
Here's Speedy. Connects from 3-point range.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. And the Nets, another 3.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Knicks. Here's Speedy, guarded by Simmons. Garuba, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's Irving. And Garuba pulls it down. Garuba's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Knicks. Rebounded by the Nets. Irving's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside, here's Pinson. Oh, that's blocked. And they'll keep possession. The wide open look here for Craig. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Here's Speedy, guarded by Simmons. Knocked away. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Garuba. Brooklyn with the rebound. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Nets.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of two that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Ben Simmons.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Martin, he's checked in for Houston. The pass to Speedy. They need this. Nailed from three-point land.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to... to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Jenkins. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And here are the Nets. Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out. To the inside. Wants to get it to Iguodala and does. Bertans, the pass to Iguodala. To the middle. And an intentional foul right there.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Here's Speedy. And that falls.
The quick hitter from three-point range off the inbound play. They ran that set perfectly.
And so Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
video game. I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, so now like getting my face scanned and not having to worry about making a player, actually being in the game, I can't even describe it. Like, it doesn't feel real.
The Timberwolves were all business as they came through the tunnel, determined to give their fans a reason to celebrate tonight. Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. And for the Timberwolves, Russell the 1, Beasley the 2. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Anthony. And it's Edwards in at the 3. Here's Speedy. His last outing, he had 24 points.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Count that one. Towns has got 12 points in the game.
Boy, good effort that time from Towns on the offensive board, ensuring that his team is able to end that possession with points.
Pass to Speedy. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Maladon. Here's Francis. He's guarded by Porter. 5 to shoot. Maladon for 3. Kept alive. And the Rockets shooting around 32% to begin this game. Pass to Garuba. Here's Speedy. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Knocks down the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Minnesota has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Now here's Towns, guarded by Wood, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And you look at Towns, he's been a fantastic outside shooter since coming into the league. It's a hallmark of what makes him so dangerous. He can do it inside, but he's a lethal jump shooter as well.
And so Towns nails them both. And with Towns in his shooting, he's actually the Minnesota franchise leader for made threes.
How about that? Took over that record, BA, in 2021. Amazing on several levels, no matter how you look at that stat. The fact he's 7 feet and the fact he did it so quickly, mind-blowing. Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Maladon for 3, buries it from 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now. Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Fires the 3. McDaniels with the rebound. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 55%, an ideal start so far. That shot missing. Some solid D from Wood.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And here's Minnesota now. 11-point game. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass. And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Maladon for 3, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip. When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Speedy can't hit.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin. Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far. And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
The Rockets shooting just 38% so far in this one. Pass to Speedy. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Drops in the 3.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Towns with the ball. Garuba with the rebound. Here's Speedy. He's got 11. Takes the 3. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
You know, I think he have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
There's 6 seconds left in the first quarter. From deep, no good. Misses at the buzzer. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches. And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Kevin Porter, Jayshawn Tate out there with Kenyon Martin. And it's Garuba in at the 5, roaming the paint. Porter's shot is off. Minnesota's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Here's McDaniels. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And that one's good. Maledon.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Maledon's gone 4 for 7 from the field tonight. The 3. A nice shot by Speedy. 14 points for him.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Basket's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now. I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have. And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more. Started out strong from three-point land, hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Pass to Martin, and stolen by Harrell. Here's Francis. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And with all the attention he drew offensively, he did a great job of just kicking to the open man.
And out of bounds. The Rockets will take it.
Go get him.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Now Porter. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Garuba. Porter in the post. No good that time. Good work defensively by Towns. Here's Maledon. And he can't get that one. And Houston the other way now. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
Offensively, it was never their night. The issues they suffered were pretty clear. Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
Houston has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in to the paint. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. 2 shots. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Francis gets the bucket.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now. The defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. I'll tell you what, they can rebound the ball tremendously well. Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performance.
And so it's Houston with it. Here's Speedy. 16 points for him. No good on the three.
This has not been his best quarter. You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Pass to Garuba. Here's Speedy. From downtown, hits a three-pointer. He's got 19.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Outside Russell. Inside. Here's McDaniels. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on tape. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward. Another thing they've been able to really get going so far tonight has been the three ball, the long-range shooting.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Maladone's checked in. Here's Speedy. 19 points in the game. Pass to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Wood inside. Shoots over Maladon. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Russell has the open look. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
You know, we've talked about the stroke before. The repeatable motion that Russell has. I'm trying to find that with my golf swing, fellas. Because of his stroke, though, he can be rough if he gets locked in. Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. There's the three. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Well, the Rockets shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Back to Porter. Here's Speedy, guarded by Russell. Speedy. And another miss by Houston.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Here's Towns. Garuba with a rebound.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
A nice shot by Speedy.
He's got... a solid rhythm going from the perimeter. 3 triples in the first quarter, and now 3 more since.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Blocked! And they recover it. Russell from outside. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Russell does a good job taking whatever the defense avails. He doesn't need to look for other options if he's got a good look.
Pass to Speedy. From 12 feet. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. And so it's Houston with it, trailing by 10. We've got McDaniels. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Maladon. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Speedy. The Rockets with another miss.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns can put up an easy, low-stress 30 or 40 points, and when he gets rolling, he's a joy to watch.
Here's Speedy. He's got 22. Puts up a 3. And it's Harrell with a rebound. Harrell's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low. And Harrell throws it down.
Hey, it's not complicated. There's a reason Harrell shoots a high percentage, because he finds ways to get dunks like this.
Oh, ripped away. And they're on the break. Maladon for 3. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro. Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Hits the trifecta. He's got 25.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him. A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated.
So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
You